The purpose of Identity Alchemy is to help you as an individual level yourself out and start getting the best out of yourself. There are principles that I use within the course that you will gain access to once you join, that they are not my principles. Things like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that's a really integral element of the course itself. However, you've got Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs with my spin on it, the Identity Alchemy way of application. And so far, that has been heralded by the members as the most influential thing that they've done. There's another thing that you will gain access to that is uniquely my own, called action associations. One of the members recently sent me a message, and it very quickly just said action associations equals life changing. That's about exposing you to yourself. That is about giving you a really hard, fast lesson in self-awareness. Self-awareness is one of the most, if not the most important elements of actually fixing your life and getting your shit together. That's the whole premise of Identity Alchemy. The weekly calls that I do that are always live, and they are all recorded and they all go into the classroom as well. At the moment, there's 13 recorded calls. I think that totals probably about 17 hours, there or thereabouts. You gain access to that as soon as you join as well. There's extensive notes under every single one of the calls as well. But in each one of those, they tend to follow a structure where I either present for maybe half an hour. So I will pick a topic, you will all be made aware of what the topic is beforehand, and then I will present that to you, and then we will open up the floor with everybody that's active on the call so that we can either share thoughts, experiences, feelings, etc. You can ask me questions and they will get answered live on the call. And then the discussion of that can be continued in the community after the fact. The community is in its infancy at the moment. It's very much at its start. At the end of August, the price is going to go up. Whether I get 3 more people that join or 1,000 people that join between now and the end of August. Today's date is the 13th, I think, 14th of August. So if you're watching this and it's still within August, if you sign up now, it's going to be $39. That's going to be the cheapest that it's ever going to be. After today, it's going to go up. I'm not 100% certain of what to, but it is going to be considerably more. And that's purely because I believe in how valuable this community is and how valuable this community will continue to grow to. Because the whole purpose of Identity Alchemy is not only so that I can help you become a better version of yourself, it's so that you can join a community of people that are all pushing in the same direction, that are coming from all different walks of life, who all want the absolute best, not only for themselves, but for the other people that are in the community as well. Because eventually we're going to have people that have been in IA for a year, for 18 months, for 2 years. And at that point, when new people join, I really want the community to take hold of those new people and help guide them and teach them things that they've learned over the time that they've been with me. This is something that I'm so dedicated to the point where I've just made adjustments to my primary business, which is my one-on-one coaching. I've just halved my availability in that so that it gives me so much more time to dedicate to Identity Alchemy, so that instead of doing calls in the mornings, in the afternoon, in the evenings, and having my whole week occupied and monopolized by my one-on-one clients, I can now dedicate sections of my day to being live in the community. So if you've got any questions that you want to ask on a whim and you ask it at a specific time in the morning, I'm probably going to be there to answer it immediately. And that's it. Identity Alchemy is going to be a huge part of my life. And if you join, I feel like I can make a promise that it is going to be worth the money. You're not going to be disappointed. There's work involved. I can't do it for you. And I'm sure unless you're a fucking idiot, you know that that's the case. You know you're going to have to do the work. You know you have to make the effort yourself. But it's just, so far, it's really fucking good. The people that are joining, we've got men, we've got women, we've got young, we've got old, we've got mothers, we've got single people, we've got business professionals, we've got solicitors, so lawyers, the Americans here. We've got fitness coaches, we've got life coaches. It's such an eclectic mix of people. And like I say, it's in its infancy. So if you join now, you're getting in whilst it's really starting to form. And yeah, I hope to see you in the community. If you do, introduce yourself both to the community and to me. If you have any questions for me when you first join, please send me a direct message, and I will speak to you soon. And hopefully I'll see you soon on a call.